Hey everybody, welcome back to Pam's Cutting Board. I know it's been a while since we put up a cooking video, but with Wayne being sick and me having to run to doctor's appointments, sometimes 2 in a week, or sometimes even 2 in a day. And then with the college classes I've taken, I've just been so busy, I haven't had time to really put much work in the kitchen. But tonight, we are going to have fried fish, some hush puppies, fried potatoes, and coleslaw. And I'm going to walk you through how I make my hush puppies and how I fry my fish. So first, what you need to do is chop up about 1/4 of a cup of onion. You'll want it finely chopped. Actually, I could have chopped that up a little bit finer, but I'm in a hurry, so we're gonna deal with it. And then you're gonna need some cornmeal, and I will put in the description put how much of everything that you need. So there's your cornmeal. Now with hush puppies, I do like sugar. I don't like sweet cornbread, but I do like sugar in my hush puppies. We're going to need a little bit of flour. Let me put you on just a quick pause. I'm frying some potatoes and my skillet's hot, so I'm going to put my potatoes in. We'll be right back.
There's the baby doll. Fan, Fan. Say hello to everybody, Vanna. Back to the boss.
And like I said, I don't like sweet cornbread, but I do like sugar in my hush puppies. I don't know what the difference is, but that's just the way I do it.
Hello, everybody. Sorry.
Wayne's back. You can put a little salt and pepper to taste. I'm going to put pepper. I'm not going to put any salt. And let me get my egg. I'm going to tell you that Wayne has had his echocardiogram. And we will hear the results the 18th of this month. 18th of November, we'll get the results. So we'll know then what's going on. He's had a little bit of a rough day today, but he still wanted to get behind the camera. He's he struggled to breathe today, so he's having some breathing issues. And you can use 2% milk or skim milk. You can use buttermilk. Whatever milk you have on hand, that will work. And you just stir it up. And it's going to be thicker than cornbread mix because you want it to hold into like a little ball so you can drop it into your hot oil. And I have my oil heating. You'll want it probably around 350 to 375. I don't actually have a cooking thermometer, but that's about what you want it. You want it not too high because you want the inside to get done, but you want the outside to be nice and crunchy, but you don't want the outside to burn before the inside gets done.
Educate me. What's the difference between a cooking thermometer and the thermometer
that we have?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if it's called a cooking thermometer. I'm not sure, but what I'm talking about is you place it on the side of your pan.
Oh, I've seen those.
And then it will tell you the temperature. What we have is just a thermometer that we can stick into meats, things like that, to make sure they're up to temp before we serve them. Okay. So they're a little bit different.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Nothing.
No, you're fine. You are fine. Okay. While my oil gets hot enough, what I'm going to do is clean up, and then we'll come back. We'll be over at the stove, and we'll start dropping our hush puppies. See you back in a little bit, guys.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I've just put just a little tiny piece of dough in there just to see how it's hot enough. I believe it is. So let's start dropping. Now you can take a, if you have a scoop, you can do that. You can drop them by the scoopfuls, but I'm just going to drop them by the spoonfuls.
Sweetheart, we got a ice cream scoop in there.
We do. We got a cookie scoop too. And I got mine on about medium high.
I'm going to pull up a little bit and holler for you anyway.
Okay. Now over here, bring them over here. I just got a cookie sheet under here, lined it with some tin foil, and this is the basket that goes to my oven, my air fryer. And what I'll do is once I take them out of the oil, the hush puppies out of the oil, I'll put them over here and let that extra grease drain off. If you don't have one of those, if you've got like a little cooling rack, you can do that. That's just easier for me to grab. It's always in my oven. This is one of Wayne's favorite meals, if not the favorite.
The favorite.
Yeah, I was thinking the favorite too. And you can make these as big or as small as you want, but just bear in mind, the bigger that they are, the longer it's going to take to cook, and they may get too brown. See, like that one on the outside, and maybe not be done on the inside. They're not going to be perfect. They're not going to be perfectly round because they're homemade. We like to call these rustic.
What's the name of that little Mexican restaurant we go to?
Sazons. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? Are you telling them about us getting one?
Go ahead.
So, mine and Wayne's favorite restaurant. Anytime we go out to eat, we go to, I hope I'm saying it right, Sazons. So forgive me if I'm not saying it right, but it's S-A-Z-O-N. We love that restaurant. And we're getting one in our hometown. We're like, what, 10 minutes away from it?
Yeah.
If that long. So I love it.
The last time we was there, as we came through the door, the manager went from behind the counter to the table where we usually sit and pulled the seat back. And I said, "Thank you, sir." And he smiled and said, "Well, I noticed you call this your table." And he always makes it available for us.
But they'll miss us once we get our little restaurant here in town.
Well,
It takes us about, what, 20 to 30 minutes maybe to go to the one in the next town.
14? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But this one is just like, I don't know, 8 to 12 minutes away probably. I about got my oil a little too hot. That's where if I had, I think some people may call it a candy thermometer. I really need one. I would say get the oil maybe 325 to 350 instead of the 350 to 375. We cut this one. We tried, me and Wayne both tried to bite a bit.
And it was Very tasty.
Some of them got a little too brown for us. And all I do is I just stick a knife in it, like kind of like a cake, and if it comes out clean, then you know they're done. It doesn't take long, just a couple of minutes. And that's why you want to make them kind of small so they don't get too brown on the outside and they have time to get done on the inside.
What's your potatoes doing?
They're frying, honey.
Okay. They be frying.
They just sit right there in that skillet frying. We've been silly now. And I do want to say, guys, I am sorry about not getting a video up, but it has been hectic, and it's partly been my own fault for taking the college classes. It's just, what's that saying? I've got too many irons in the fire.
No, she has been running with me. She has been running and sitting up with me. I've been sick. I mean, I have. And I want to thank you guys for praying. I don't want to start calling out names because there's too many of you that have been saying prayers for Wayne. Wayne, we're praying for you.
Yeah, a lot of people has emailed us and kept in touch, and thank you all for that.
You never know how much that means.
It does mean so much. Because even though we haven't met, there's a bond. We love you guys. I know that sounds crazy, but there's just a love there. This is about where I needed my oil to be.
Uh-huh.
I'll have to buy me one of them little thermometers. I really will.
What's that saying? An inch in time saves 9?
A stitch in time saves 9. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
I may be about gone, but I'm not gone. Oh, now those.
Yeah.
Those
Some
are
of them are a
pretty.
little too burnt.
Oh, those are pretty.
And guys, let me tell you something. If you cook, I don't care if you've cooked all your life and you're a pro at it, you're going to make mistakes. You just are. Okay, I'm going to turn that off and set it off the burner. Because once I get that in the oven and keep it warm, then I'm going to fry some fish. And I'm going to show you how I do that too.
We just live and in color tonight.
But you know, sometimes you can make a mistake in cooking and it turns out to be one of your best recipes. I've done that. And then there's times you make a mistake and you have to chuck it out in the yard for the dogs to eat. So, you know, you've never done nothing. What's that saying?
Only
If you've never failed, you've never done anything. Is that how it goes?
if you never make a mistake, you've never done anything.
You've never done nothing. And I did. I got my oil. I got my oil just a little too hot, and I burnt some of them, a couple of them, but that's okay. It's just me and Wayne. We'll eat the ones that are good. And a lot of times what I do is if I have any left over, I'll put them in a freezer bag and throw them in the freezer. And then the next time, all I will have to do is get them out, put them in a pan, and pop them in my oven and just reheat them. So that way you don't have to do that every time. But you could double the recipe. And you can even have it more if you wanted to. I'm going to check my... Sorry.
They look good, baby.
They're not my best ones.
Well, they taste good.
Oh, my potatoes. Look at that, guys.
come
we were
back?
talking today at work how everybody slices their potatoes. Now, Mom sliced hers round. There was another lady that I was talking to at work, and she said her mom would slice them kind of long ways. They resembled a French fry.
Mom did.
And it's whatever you grew up with. I tend to do what my mom did and slice them around. But, you know, it's whatever that you want. That's the good thing about cooking. You make it your own. I may give you ideals, and that may give you an ideal to do something completely different. You may not like my ideal at all and not even want to do it. That's your choice. I don't claim to know it all or be the best cook in the world. I'm just an old country cook that ain't never had any training other than what my mama showed me and what I learned by trial and error.
This is not beat up Pam night. So, we have fought a hard battle. She has, I mean, I've been going through the meal. But, you know, she's the one been carrying the load.
Well,
So,
we both do it together. We're a team.
so quit
We're a
beating
team.
yourself up.
Well, I'm disappointed that I got my oil a little too hot. But they
That's all right.
taste really good. And if you don't like sugar, you can certainly leave that out. I do not like corn, like when I make we call it a pone of cornbread, a skillet of cornbread. When I do that, I don't want to add any sugar. I don't like sugar in it. But somehow or another, when it's Hush Puppies, I just like that little sweetening in it. But, you know, you can make it your own. You could add garlic. You could add a little bit of jalapeno. You could add corn. If I'm in a big hurry, sometimes I just take a box of that little Jiffy cornbread mix and put in some onion and put you in probably about a half of a can of corn, of cream style corn. Mix it up, and that makes really good Hush Puppies too. So, you know, make it your own. I am going to get off of here, get all my stuff ready for my fish, and I'll show you how I bread it. We'll bring you back and fry some fish. Okay, we're back. Is this light okay up here?
Yeah, so far.
Okay. We got a light right up over us, and sometimes I have to turn it off. There's a glare.
It's wearing some.
Is it messing with the...
You can click it.
Turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was flour, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'll go over what I put in there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Now is that better?
Oh, yeah, much better.
Okay. So, what I've added in here, I've got 3 long fillets. This is catfish. And I've just washed it and put it over here in the plate. I haven't dried it because I like the moisture because it makes the breading to adhere better. So I've added a little bit of flour, a little bit of cornmeal. I've done some salt and pepper. That's to taste. And then I've added some chili powder, some garlic powder. And I will put how much I've used for the amount of fish that I've got. And I just mix it all up with a little whisk, or you could use a fork. Mix all your ingredients up.
Will eating wet fish make me hear better?
What?
That's what you said, wasn't it?
Adhere. Shh. He is back, isn't he, guys? He needs to hear better.
I'm about like somebody else. I better be quiet, Alice.
You better be quiet. I'm gonna have to hurt him, guys.
Oh. Oh, that was so good it hurt.
pull my rings off. Let me show you my little truck. Isn't that cute? I got that at the Dollar General. No, Family Dollar. It was $5. I got a blue one, just like this. And they're supposed to get Christmas trucks. I want a red one and a green one. I've got a little tray that I keep over on my other side of my kitchen. And I want it to go in my tray. And at the Dollar General, I found a beautiful truck. It's about probably that big with 2 little Christmas trees I bought with it. Oh, I can't wait to get it out and put my Christmas stuff up. But I get sidetracked. We're going to do fish tonight.
It does look too good.
I might have to get it and show you guys.
She's been on to them, so we're going to, check and see if the trucks come in. That they finally asked her, said, do you want us to put you 1 or 2 back?
Yeah, they did. Because every day after work, I'll stop by. I'm like, have you got your Christmas trucks in yet? And finally they did. They said, do you want us to put you 2 back? 1 or 2 back? I was like, yes. And this is all I done, guys. I just kind of patted that on there. And I'm going to deep fry it. And hopefully we don't burn it up.
Just turn your oil down.
The oil down. I so want to decorate for Christmas. I'm almost ready to take down my fall stuff and put my Christmas stuff up. Even before Thanksgiving. I love Christmas. I love to decorate. It's a lot of work, but I so love it.
Oh.
And then,
go ahead.
Then we don't want to take it down. Well, how long did we leave it up one time? It was like almost Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was. Man, 2-3 months.
Yeah, we just didn't want to take it down. We enjoyed our tree, so we left the tree up.
I enjoy the decorating and everything, but I enjoy what it means.
Yes.
Did you see what a piece of fish?
Mm-hmm. That's going to be yours, that's got your name on it.
My darling.
Wayne and I get the same thing. I get a chicken dish, and Wayne gets fish every single time. But where it's local now, we don't go too often where it's over in another county. So we may be eating out more and may have to try different stuff. We still won't eat out a whole lot. I mean, that's just not who we are, but it'll be nice to have that option. From where I work, it'll be like, 2 minutes from where I work, so I could just run down there and grab something and come home.
Oh, boy, that's I hadn't thought of that.
We're in trouble. We are in trouble, guys.
Oh, Wayne don't have to
cook.
I don't have to cook, or I was thinking about getting ready. Look at, see, all the babies are faithful. Bent couldn't be with us tonight, but there's Fan. Man, those are good looking spuds. Or taters.
Potatoes.
Are they enough?
My mom she always had one of these. Let me get it.
I'm sorry?
My mom always turned her potatoes with this right here. Always. And she would get in there, and I'd say, Mom, let me have some potatoes. And she would get some of the brown ones, the crunchy ones, and she'd put them out in a little saucer, let them cool, and then in just a minute or two, I'd get to eat them. And those was the best potatoes right out of the skillet, better than when she would put them out on the table. Put them in a bowl and put them out on the table for us.
You know why?
So good. What?
You know why?
Why?
Because Mommy got them out. With love.
Yep. I got me some animal crackers. I've always loved animal crackers. And me Wayne was talking about them, and it brought back a memory. We would go to church. My mom wouldn't let us eat in church, but she would always take me a little thing of animal crackers. And used to, they would come in a little small box. And she would take them, and then after church, it was late, and I'd get to eat them in the car on the way home. That would be my snack. So I've always, even to this day as an adult, I'll get me a box of animal crackers, and I'll just munch on them through the day. I love them. Let's see if our oil is hot. Let's sprinkle a little bit right there. I think it is. I'm going to turn it down so it doesn't burn. A lot of memories. I think we have a lot of memories.
I was telling Pam a while ago, I really didn't realize how my mother and grandmother sacrificed for our children, or for us children. My sister and I, we would save our allowance up for spending money for school, and buy my mom and grandma and the younger children Christmas presents.
And probably, I've got probably half a quart, maybe a little bit better in my pan. And that's when I fried the hush puppies and the fish. And it'll probably take it, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes each side, depending on how thick your fish is. But fish, it don't take it long. You just want it to get about 145 degrees, or maybe a little bit better than that, but not much. Because you still want it good and moist and flaky. That's what you want fish.
I'm sorry I'm not getting good pictures tonight.
Wayne's having a lot of difficulty tonight with his breathing. You may be able to tell it in the way he's sounding. He has oxygen, but he's stubborn. He wanted to do the camera. He didn't want to go sit on his oxygen. He's a stubborn one.
But just to read prayers, Wayne. We're praying for you and Pam. There's no way that I can let you guys down. And I feel bad that I've caused us to not be able to film the way we need to. But I ask that you forgive me. If you know somebody that has quit us, get back to them and tell them we're going full speed ahead. Right?
Mm-hmm. We are. Oh, ain't brown enough. Ooh, that one come apart.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, once this gets brown, we'll bring you guys back. That way Wayne doesn't have to hold the camera so long, and I'll bring you guys back once it gets ready to flip. We'll see you back in a little bit, guys. Okay, guys, we're back. We forgot to film when I was flipping it over in the grease. But, can you get the plate, Wayne? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that fried fish. So good. hush puppies, coleslaw, fried potatoes. Wayne's favorite meal. He gets it for his birthday every year, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
And in between. Okay, let's do a taste test. And then we're going to get off of here, eat. I'm going to edit the video. We're doing this, what is this? Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have it up
On Wednesday.
on Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
Yes. So we'll have it up Thursday or Friday. Hopefully I can get it edited and uploaded.
Potatoes. Fish.
And Wayne pours the ketchup on the fish. He's not doing it tonight with the taste test, but normally, yeah, he would cover it.
Mmm.
He will when the camera shuts off.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing better with that catfish is if it was freshly caught. And he always does this. You see this, guys? Look here. Move your arm. Look there. My word. Try your hush puppy. Don't worry about your shirt. We'll clean it up in a minute.
Everything is great. Man, I mean, they'll probably get mad at me. The Mexican place, they serve great food. They do. Usually the place we go to, they have great people working for them. But, right there. Get her done.
Shh. We good?
Mmm. Taste the sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
And the onion.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's good.
Did you try a bite of everything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Please remember our prayer book. We've got added on some people. Want you to please remember them. Remember us. And we'll keep praying for you guys. Keep praying for the show. We need to grow. And some of you been unsubscribed. Check and see if you're one of them. And if you are, just subscribe again.
And click the bell notification for all. That way, when we upload or anything, it will notify you so you'll know when to watch. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Huh? I would have forgotten it. And remember to put your prayer requests in the comments box. And I really do appreciate your prayers and appreciate the comments. I apologize. I've not been able to return a bunch, some of them, a lot of them. But I just get weak. I'm sorry. I just get weak. Can't hold the camera up and do it. But I love you all. Sweetheart.
We thank you guys for watching. Thank you if you have subscribed. If not, and you like this content, try to subscribe to us and hit the bell notification to all. We love you guys. And like Wayne said, keep praying for him.
New subscribers, let me know who you are if I don't recognize you. And I'll welcome you to the cutting board. Remember the 18th. They'll be calling and letting me know what they did or didn't find out. But the Lord, He said, I am the God that healeth thee.
Amen.
So that's what we believe in. But you remember, we're praying for you. Just because I'm sick or down, don't mean I quit praying for you. We love you.
Hey guys, after I ended the video, I realized I promised you guys that I was going to show you the truck, the little Christmas truck I got at the dollar store, and I forgot to. So I'm going to flip you guys around and show you the truck now. Hold on. Okay, look at this little truck. Is it not so cute? This was $15. Then I got 2 trees. I love how it looks like they're just weighted down with snow. So I'm thinking about putting this on the fireplace mantle once Thanksgiving is over. And then this is the little truck that I got. This is the Thanksgiving or the fall truck, I should say. So you can see the difference. This one was $5, and I've got a blue one like that. And then this one was $15. And I'm hoping this is the one I want for Christmas. I think they make them in red and green. I have a little tray on my countertop, and this one fits in it perfect. This one's just way too big, so I want a couple of those. So we're hoping.
Love to see her get in the floor and play with them.
You hear Wayne? He's crazy. I may, if they don't get them, I may have to take that out and put some Christmas stuff in it and use it in my tray. But I wanted you guys just to look at it. I love Christmas. First of all, I love the meaning of Christmas. I love to decorate and just fill the house with all Christmas stuff, Christmas music. I love it. But I'm going to hop off here and got to do dishes. We got to get in bed and get up early. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.